Are you sick of eating against your own will? Why you eat foods that you had never planned on eating? And there are several things that occur with food that make it really hard to willpower your way into not eating them. First of all, food is constantly around us. Another issue that comes up is food cravings. Finally, there's lots of food associations. We have food that we seek out in response to certain emotions. We have foods that we eat at the certain time of the year for celebrations and holidays and parties. How to stop doing that? The first step in this process is bringing awareness to the fact that you're eating. You really need to understand when and where and what kind of associations are occurring that you're eating these foods. Keeping a food journal, doing it regularly and doing it honestly, the more you will start to realize how much that fog eating is occurring. Step number 2 is now bringing understanding. You want to ask yourself good questions, and once we understand the reason, then we can change it. The first question is, am I actually hungry? Question number 2 is, what is my hunger level? Number 3 is, what emotion am I feeling? The next question is, why do I actually want to eat this? And finally, what is going on in my environment that is contributing to me wanting to eat this? This next set of questions is for after you finish eating. The first question is, what is my hunger or fullness level now? Next question is, what emotion am I feeling now? Next question is, how did that food actually taste? The last question is, was it worth it? 9 times out of 10, you will answer no to this question. And then you can move on to step number 3. And that is actually working towards changing that behavior. Eating off protocol can be categorized into 3 big groups. The first group is that you are actually hungry. That one's probably the easiest to change because you need to just reflect on the rest of your diet and make those tweaks and changes there. Are you not getting enough fat and fiber? Do you need to play with the proportions of your meals? Or do you need to play around with your meal timing? Hydration throughout the day can also help combat this. So the second category is you're eating to buffer emotions. Food makes emotions go away temporarily. The next step is to learn to feel the emotion instead of trying to buffer it away. And then the third big category is environmental factors. I have 2 ways to combat that. First is to plan ahead. The other big way to combat this is to distract yourself. If you're consistently noticing that you are stressed out and that is contributing to you wanting to eat to buffer that emotion, go ahead and head to my website to download my free guide on 5 techniques to lowering stress and cortisol levels in minutes.